you can see underneath it all, there's a lot of like heartache in there if you slow it down. Now when he goes to the major 2, good day to you. This is Broadcast Guitar, or good evening. I'm Josh Siegel. I will be doing a deep dive on Dr. Dog, which was pretty much all I was playing in my DJ set. If you were in the waiting room, our special guest this Thursday, Eric Slick, great musician from the band Dr. Dog that we are studying this week. We're going with one from this album, the one that Eric joined the band on, and then he's been with the band ever since. So yeah, looking forward to chatting music with him on Thursday. Let's get a good deep dive on this one. Hot topics on this one: speed, harmony, the major 2 chord, and do all these things add up to fun? I think so. Let's get some practice here. G major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is new for you, we hit this all the time. You will know it. But also check out Music Theory 101 in the fundamentals section, so you really know your whole step, half, whole step, whole step, whole step, half. G, we know we're going to end up back at G. G, whole step to A, whole step to B, half step to C, whole step to D, whole step to E, whole step to F sharp, creates a nice little half step back to G. Let's talk about the notes and the chords, because you're going to want to know those as you're writing parts or taking solos or analyzing what they're playing on top. So the first chord, we stack every other note to make these chords. G, B, D takes 3 notes to make a chord. A, C, E, B, D, F sharp, C, E, G, D, F sharp, A, E, G, B, F sharp, A, C, and we're back to G, B, D. So the 1 chord is major, the 2 chord is naturally minor. You can analyze that on your own. Take my word for it, it's minor. This one's minor, this one's major, this one's major, this one's minor, that's why I write them lowercase. This one is diminished. Notice the 1 chord is G, it goes to a C major, but it doesn't go to an A minor in the song. It goes to an A major. So that's why we're calling that a major 2. That's why we would write that uppercase like that. You could get into the weeds a little bit on, that's called a borrowed chord. You could get into the weeds on like, what's it borrowing from? I don't want to get into that too much. I just want you to know the notes in the chords, and then you could play around. So keep in mind an A major is A, C sharp, and E. So notice the G major scale. It has an A natural, it has an E natural. Those are in it right here. But when you get to that major 2 chord, suddenly this note is going to sound like crap. You need to play this guy. So I would honestly, when I tried to take a little like flashy thing over in the little intro, what I'm thinking is, and this is why I say you don't need to get too bogged down with like where is this borrowed from? Just know that these chords do lean out the window a little bit, and just look at what they have in common with the scale, and then look at what you would need to alter. And all you would need to alter is that C to a C sharp. Other than that, I was still playing this scale basically. G, A, B, C sharp is what I was thinking. D, E, F sharp. So see right there, that's what I was playing over that major 2 chord. There's our theoretical look. We'll throw one more color on there. The song is really made of this, this, and this. Nothing else, right? Let's take a look at it. And then you can really feel too how the riff is looping. And that's also why I wanted to do it down here so you can really easily see the notes. And then look at how different it feels over that 4 chord. Teeny little moment in there. There is like a C major 7 kind of feel. Pulls on your heartstrings. Let's talk about the notes. B, G, E. B, G, E, D, E, D, B, C. B, G, E, D, E, D, B, C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... So that's with downstrokes. Here's about as fast as I could do it with downstrokes. Let's see if that will carry you. So this is why I wanted to bring that up, which is, honestly, downstrokes should be like I think the foundation of your guitar playing, and the upstroke should sort of be like an echo, or like it should be like a ricochet for a reason. So right here, I would say if you're feeling like this is a daunting riff, start with just downstrokes. And I'm telling you, if you see like an ambitious 8-year-old child prodigy, they're mostly just playing downstrokes really fast. So simplify your life. Just give yourself a limitation of just get the left hand flying and just downstroke your way there. It's also a very punk rock thing to like only do downstrokes, very urgent sounding. But point being, if you max out your downstroke, then your upstroke will feel like, you'll be like, oh, I see why I need it right there. And I hope that it will feel like a natural thing to you. So I'm going, a good rule of thumb too is also like 1 and 2. If you get your down up going, 1 and 2, and this is the speed topic of the hot topic. Ultimately, you're kind of only as fast as you can run both your feet, and you're only as fast as you can go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Takes a long time to get that going. Be easy on yourself. But like, let's see if that rule applies to this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, that feels good. So like, down on the downbeat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up on the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. This is what I was talking about when I said in the email that it's kind of like a picking exercise. So here's my max speed with downstrokes. And then here's down and up. And even if it's not like crazy faster than the downstroke, you can see how much more relaxed my right hand becomes. Versus, like, the video literally kind of blurs. And then, like I said, if you're playing over that A, that major 2, Don't stress too much about where this chord comes from. You hear it a lot, like Tom Petty. Was an American girl, raised on promises. If we do it in G, 1, major 2, 4, he goes to the 5. Dr. Dog goes 1, 4, major 2, back to the 1. But I would imagine someone in Dr. Dog is a Tom Petty fan. You just kind of pick up that chord through enough rock and roll. And you can hear it's like, instead of going, it still has that rising up the scale thing. But instead of going and dark and minor and a little sad, it just tricks you a little bit. And you're like, ooh, that's kind of still, it's just rock and roll. It's and pop. We're rising up. We're not going minor at all. And then you generally see it come back to a chord in the song. Usually it's followed up by either the 4 or the 5. But the main thing to think is know the notes in your chord. So let's review that real quick. G is G, B, D. A major, A, C sharp, E, and then C major, C, E, G. Those are the only notes in the 3 chords. So as I'm playing over the G chord, the C sounds good. But then over the A major, I've got that C sharp right there. So I'm going C sharp, B. I'll run down the scale here. C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. Now that's running all the way down the scale. Let's say I didn't want to like do all that, but that major 2 comes around. C sharp, B. So I'm just thinking, like, I'm still thinking G, but I know that when that major 2 comes around, C sharp's all over the place. And then you can feel it falls back into the 1. It's a really cool feeling. Do they do it after a C? I think they do. Yeah. So right there, I reached for that C sharp down low. Where's that riff? It's got that kind of like Beatles quality, very major scale. Kind of reminds me of like, can't play Andrew Bird Can Sing, but something like that. I think there's a little Beatlesy rapid fire 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We'll see what Eric says on Thursday. I know Dr. Dog, huge Beatles influenced band. But yeah, let's talk about that melody a little bit. What's going on there? Close up. And again, I know I'm covering a lot. Okay. So over the G chord I'm hearing, it sounds like this, by the way. So I heard a little bluesier than I was playing, but let's play it real straight. So he went B, and to talk about how I work the melody into the chords, like I'll play a G chord, but just let the pick really end at the B string to really make that note stand out. So he goes B, D, D, B, E, B. So same thing. And then watch this. Here's how it gets to the C chord. So notice right there that E lands right when the C does. And check out, a C chord is made of C, E, G. So you'll notice that a lot as you analyze melodies. The melody tends to resolve into a note in the chord when that chord changes. Hey, Josh from Broadcast Guitar here. Hope you've been digging these videos. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you'd like to access the full-length lessons, get the handwritten tabs, or better yet, participate in my live weekly classes, Q&A sessions, and special guest interviews, head on over to Broadcast Guitar's Patreon and start your free trial today. I look forward to working on some music with you.